Is we live? Is we live? Peace, y'all. I'm Natty The Melanin Goddess, and we is live. Let's chat, y'all. They chatting. They chatting. Let's chat. They chatting. Today we want to talk about gang stalking. Gang stalking is a form of psychological warfare. So recently, I have been a victim of gang stalking, overly excessive gang stalking. I am 43 years old, and this is the third time that I have been gang stalked. So, a lot of people are not aware of gang stalking. A lot of people don't believe it's real. A lot of people get sent away. They get put into institutions because nobody believes that they are being gang stalked. They think that they're making it up. They're hallucinating. I've been gang stalked for over a year now, and my mom still says that I'm making it up. Nobody's stalking me. Um, So that's why everything has played out the way that it has. Because if it hadn't went that way, then I probably would have been one of the ones to get sent off. So this is the third time, like I said, I've been gang stalked. And let me find a way to add my cash app to the video, because the same people that are trying to destroy my life are the same ones that say I need to get my life together. So you can donate so I can get my life together, and you can put in the notes, get your shit together, okay? Let me see how I add it. This is my first live, but I'm gonna figure it out. No, I don't want to create a post. Okay. I don't know how to add. Hi to everybody in the chat, y'all. I'm trying to figure out how to add my freaking Cash App to the chat, because they say I need to get my shit together, y'all. So y'all, if y'all want to donate for me to get my shit together, $ Natassiam12, Natassiam, the number 12 is my Cash App. I appreciate it. Thank you. You love my hair. I appreciate that. Anyway, back to the gang stalking. So most people get sent away because nobody believes that they're actually getting gang stalked. They think that people are making it up. That they're hallucinating, they're on drugs, they smoking meth, they smoking crack, they doing fentanyl or whatever. So most people, they don't make it this far, or they get killed in the chaos, because these people do try to chase you down on the highway like Princess Diana or some crap like that. So I know the story that is out now is that I'm being harassed because I'm not a god in a body. I'm not a goddess in a human body. That has nothing to do with it. I was being harassed way before that. And before that, it was they're harassing me because I smoke meth. No, ma'am, no, sir. I've never smoked meth. Before that, it was they were harassing me because of a return to sender spell. You're harassing me because of a return to sender spell, and I have everywhere, all day, every day. Okay. Before that, they were harassing me because they said I owed the rent lady some money. I don't know what that had to do with them, but anyway, the story keeps changing. So I'm gonna tell y'all the real deal. It had nothing to do with my spiritual practice. It has nothing to do with me being a god in a body. It has nothing to do with return to sender spell. And then I'm going to tell you how I figured out that this was a part of MK Ultra. Okay, so now I'm being threatened by the agents. So you have agents, you have informants, you have bots. The informants and the bots report back to the agents. Okay, so the agents are threatening me that I need to stop if I want to stay alive. And I'm not going to stop because y'all are not going to harass me every day for no reason at all. So I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep talking and I'm going to tell my story as many times as I need to. So, and yes, the agents are in the area where I live. They follow me and they harass me just like the informants and the bots do. They pull out in front of me in traffic. They do all types of weird stuff. But this did not start from no return to sender spell. Okay? Now, if this will let me share my screen. That was the first thing. I'm trying to share my screen with y'all because I have the evidence. I don't just have this is my first live. This I usually just record and edit and do my thing, but I want to do live because I don't feel like trying to piece no videos together. But anyway, so the first thing that happened was my son's dog was the unalived. Okay, my son's dog was unalived. I'm a single mom, so my brother gave my son a dog so that he won't be at home when I'm at work. He'll have his dog there with him until I get there, because sometimes it's a few minutes or an hour maybe in between the bus dropping him off and then me getting off work or whatever. So that's the first thing. The first thing of gang stalking, psychological warfare, is to try to make you lose your stability. That's the first thing. They're going to try to make you lose everything that you have. The second thing is for them to try to make you seem like you're crazy or you're mentally ill, you got mental problems. When the whole time it's probably them that got mental problems. Okay? So that was the first thing, that was our protection, the dog, my son's protection, our protection for the house, because it's just me and my son. So that was the first thing. The cat went after that. You'll see in the other videos that I have posted previously, my cat, Kylie was just like a dog, okay? She was protection too. And you know that cats protect you in the spirit realm, okay? So that was the second thing to go, was my cat, Kylie. Okay? And then after that is when the spying started, okay? I have messages that I can't share my screen, so I can't show the messages. I don't know if y'all seen everything out because his son is a minor. Am I forced to be here? What do you mean, forced to be here? Forced to be on the planet? Forced to be where? Gioli, what do you mean, am I forced to be here? Anyway, let's get back to this. I'm telling this story because a lot of people get gang stalked and nobody believes them. I've been gang stalked for over a year now, and now the agents are threatening me, telling me that I need to stop. They don't want me to tell my story because I'm not even supposed to still be here. But I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep talking. So anyway, the guy, Sharon, moved beside of me, got rid of my protection, started spying on me. And obviously, if you get rid of the dog is not going to, now I don't know that you're at the window because the dog is going to let me know every time somebody's at the window. So he's spying on me. He's got his son spying on me, training him to be a spy. So I blurred all that out because his son is a minor. Okay. So then I called the police because he's setting off my car alarm like 10, 20 times a day and spying in my windows. when I called the police, this is how I knew that this was MK Ultra. The police told me that I need to record him, but there's no way to record him. He's outside of the house. I'm inside of the house. I would have to have surveillance all the way around the house, the way that he was doing it. So the police said that if I called them back, I would go to jail. I called them out to do their job because somebody's spying in my windows. And we're going to see the type of area. Okay. So this is the type of area. It's I guess you would call rural area. There ain't gonna be just no random person out there spying in nobody's windows. You if you out there, you live there. So that's the first way I knew this was MK Ultra. The police came and they said that if I called them back, that I would go to jail. And this was around the time that the great Sonya Massey, all her stuff was going on, and I was working with her at that time to transition, because that's what I do in the spirit realm. Okay. And Sonya Massey told me, girl, don't call them back. I got this. And I don't know who labeled her as mentally ill. Sonya Massey is not mentally ill. She is a genius. But that's a side note. Okay. So that's how we got to this point of them exposing themselves. I never exposed anybody. Y'all exposed yourself. Y'all the ones running around talking about a return to sender spell. I never said anything about anything. Okay. And then I am in the midst of trying to get this guy to come outside while I'm outside. Like, why do you come outside and spy on me and then run back in the house? So I come outside and he runs back in the house and calls the police on me, and they come back out. Okay. The police come back out and tell me that, what did he say? He said I was throwing rocks at his house or something crazy like that. Okay. I was just trying to get this guy to come outside, like while I'm outside. Like, why are you spying on me? I'm a single parent. You already got rid of my dog, my protection. So the police actually come back out just to tell me, okay, that they're going to charge me if they have to come back out because he said I'm throwing rocks at his house. But you're not going to charge him for spying in my windows. And when you pulled up, he was the only one outside. So you know that it was him doing it. They said they didn't believe me, even though they pulled up and he was outside when they came out there. So that's why everything has played out the way it did, in front of the whole city, in front of the whole world to see. I know a lot of y'all be calling me Return to Cinder Girl. I've been hearing y'all. That is rude as hell. But if you send me something, I'm gonna send it back to you. I ain't no shame in my game at all. But anyway, so right, the police said if I call them back, they are going to they're gonna lock me up. They're gonna lock my ass up. I'm the one getting harassed. But if I call them back, then I'm gonna be the one to go to jail. So I didn't call them back no more. Me and Miss Sonya Massey, we just worked it out. Okay. So then we went to the court and filed a restraining order. So then we go to court and we file a restraining order. You see here. Which the judge agreed that this was unlawful conduct. He followed plaintiff in a car and interfered with operation of a car in business on multiple occasions. So the judge signed off on all of this stuff that the police said they didn't believe. They didn't believe that it was happening, but the judge did. Stalking, harassment, And this is all the stuff that I put on there that they were doing for the past 2 to 3 months. The defendant and his household or his family members have been harassing myself and my son. The defendant has a key fob that operates my car. I don't even have a key fob that operates my car. He sets my car alarm off randomly all day and all night. He and his relatives, they have some kind of light. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it has a recording device on it or whatever it is, but they were shining it in my lights, in my windows, shining it in my son's windows all day and all night. So if anybody smoked meth, it might be y'all. Because how the fuck y'all staying up all day and all night just to harass somebody? Anyway, so they have a light that they were shining in my windows. They were also chasing me down on the highway, shining that light into my, shining the light in my face while I'm driving on the highway. While they were setting my car alarm off, okay? And I don't have a key fob to my car. So then it means I have to pull over, shut my car off to shut the alarm off, because you have to stick the key in the door to shut the alarm off if you don't have a key fob. So they doing all this on the highway. Okay. And they're shining the light in my room. No matter which room I'm in, I can be in the bathroom, the kitchen. It don't matter which room I'm in. They shining the light in my room. So that's where the stalking first came in at. They were stalking me at home before they started stalking me on the highway. Okay. And then I don't know if this is a recording device, but I'm pretty sure it is some kind of recording device. They also follow me to my clients. They were following me to my clients' homes when I was doing home care. This is where the smear campaign started, because they also do a smear campaign. They got to try to smear your name. They got to try to make you look crazy. They got to try to tell people that you do this, you do that, try to turn people against you. Okay, so that's where the smear campaign comes in. They try to tell people that I steal, that I do drugs, that I do this and I do that. Well, honey, okay, everybody, I was gonna say, somebody let me know if this is sharing my screen or not. Okay. Oh, okay. That's a message. Well, I was trying to message them and tell them to leave me alone because you are obsessed with my life at this point. Like you have no reason to be bothering me. But what I'm looking for is not coming up. Okay. Anyway, back to the smear campaign. That's a part of the psychological warfare. They got to try to smear your name and try to. That's another way that they keep you from getting employment. They try to mess up your finances with a smear campaign. They tell people that you do all this stuff that it's probably stuff that they do anyway. They tell people that you steal and do this and do that so that you can't get any more employment. Okay, so they were harassing me at my clients' houses, telling the clients all kind of stuff that I do spells and this and that on people. When the clients can clearly see that I have return to sender on my body. So anybody that fell for that, you are a fool. If you fell for the return to sender crap, you are a fool. Because if you never one time asked them, okay, for her to do a return to sender, you had to do something first. Did nobody ever think of that? Nobody thought what kind of witchcraft, voodoo, sorcery, wizardry they was doing? Because I already told you, you ain't speaking nothing over me, baby. Nothing. Anyway, so they were following me everywhere, tracking all my locations. These motherfuckers followed me all the way to Maryland. say it ain't so. Yeah. Okay. Followed me all the way across state lines, shining the light in my face, trying to make me crash on the highway. Which is another that's another tactic. A lot of people actually don't make it through that. They actually, like Princess Diana, they get smashed up on the highway. Because if you chasing somebody down, setting off their car alarm and shining the light in their face all at the same time, it's so easy to crash into somebody else. Like they could have lost their life in the midst of that, not even thinking. But that's another part of the gang stalking tactics. They have a manual that they have to follow. You can look it up. There's a PDF on Google, and it's just called a gang stalking manual. They have to follow that. That's why a lot of it seems so crazy. Everybody already knows most Black people do not commit suicide. There are some that do, but the majority of them, they do not. They get set up. They get set up. And that's the story that is told, that they committed suicide. But most people are not, Black people are not out here just killing themselves. But this is my story, and I'm going to keep telling it because y'all now have people harassing me that don't even know me. They don't even know what's going on. They harassing me for my spiritual practice because, yes, I am a goddess. I came here an ascended master. You can't tell me who I am. You better go find out who you are. Like, I've been doing this. I didn't just start yesterday. I've been doing this. So anybody harassing me for my spiritual practice, you are a fool also, because that has absolutely nothing to do with nothing. This man moved beside of me, started harassing me and my child, killed our protection. And whatever happened to him is none of my business. If his family is in the witchcraft and they got hit with a return to sender, that's none of my business. And why would you be out here telling people that anyway? Like you telling people that you do spells, that you do witchcraft. Because that's what a return to sender is. So y'all came out here and told on yourself. Y'all came out here and exposed yourself. But you got everybody mad at me, and I haven't done nothing to y'all folks. And talking about I make Black people look bad. I have never been the representative for y'all coons. Never, ever. I go out here and protest for innocent people that get murdered by cops when they didn't even have a weapon. Not necessarily innocent, but you don't deserve to get murdered if you didn't have a weapon. So that's what I was spending my time doing. Y'all making up all these lies, talking about I steal. Name one item that I have stole, darling. I smoke meth. Name one person I smoked it with. I sleep with people's husbands. Name one. Every time you see me, I am by myself. I don't deal with nobody, no humans, other than my child. So now everybody in the community is harassing me. The owner of the property is harassing me. Everybody wants to harass me for my spiritual practice. My spiritual practice don't have nothing to do with nothing. Y'all try to combine psychological warfare with spiritual warfare. And how did it work out for you? This is the first time I've been attacked spiritually, and I've been gang stalked before, but this is the first time that they tried to combine the two. Y'all have tampered with my car. One of the informants had access to my home. You've tampered with my clothes, tampered with my toothbrush. You put shit on my car. How did that work out for you? You put piss on my car. How did that work out for you? You've had at least 3 people try to do voodoo on me. I seen one of them at Food Lion. I seen the other one at Walmart. How did that work out? One of them was in a wheelchair, not the wheelchair, but the thing that you ride, the cart at Walmart. How are you riding in a cart still trying to do voodoo on people? I would say have a seat, but you already, never mind. Okay, Spirit gonna throw me all off track. Anyway, this is the type of stuff they do. The informants, bots, the agents put them up to all kind of stuff. They will tamper with your car. They will tamper with items inside your house. I just got tires put on in March, I think. 2 weeks later, tires was already gashed. The other side with nails in it. That's the type of stuff they do. And then they go all around the city and want people to think that you are doing stuff to them. I'm only one person. How could my one little self be doing all this shit to y'all? But I'm not a god. How could my one little self be doing all this stuff? And I'm always at home. This is the first time that I've had them try to combine the two. And I really want to know how it worked out for you. I want to know how it worked out for the person that put shit on my car. My altar is in that car because y'all caused so much trouble and so much drama. You wanted my mom to believe that me having an altar was witchcraft, when everything y'all are doing is witchcraft. Me honoring my ancestors is not witchcraft. Black people need to get with the program because white people honor their ancestors every fucking day. Pull the money out of your pocket and look at it. Everybody can honor their ancestors except for us. When we do it, it's witchcraft. But everybody else can do it. When the people at the nail shop got Buddha sitting up there, that's an altar. And nobody calls it witchcraft. You go in there and you get your nails done and you go right on about your business. But y'all caused so much trouble in the community and in my house where I live that I took my altar down and put it in the car to save my mom, because she is not aware that you cannot put stuff on people's altar. You can't put nothing on it and you can't take nothing off unless you want to lose your life. And that's just how it goes. That's disrespectful. Y'all disrespect the spirit realm. Y'all have broken every spiritual law there is. You don't know nothing about spiritual law. You don't know nothing about cosmic law. Y'all out here doing death spells. I know the very day you did the death spell on me, I sent that shit right back. I am a psychic medium. I'm not a tarot card reader. And y'all are all falling in line to protect somebody that is some straight bullshit. Because he had no business spying on me and my son. And y'all did this like a job. Like either you getting paid or you getting charges dropped. You're not doing it for free. So you should also get RICO charges. Because you're a gang at this point. Like y'all doing more than Young Thug out this motherfucker. And that's just the stuff we know about. Who else car you got a key fob to? because I don't even have one. So I'm trying to figure out how you get a key fob to my car and I don't even have one. And then you tell people that, oh, I'm a bad mom. I don't do anything for my son. I don't take my son anywhere. Last time I checked, wasn't y'all harassing us at football practice? Everywhere we go, there y'all go. My son is well taken care of. Well taken care of. My son has gone everywhere with me. Everywhere. There he is. There he is again. You can't see him there, but there he is, his little head back there. Bad parent where? That's another tactic. They follow you everywhere. Try to harass you everywhere you go. Then say, oh, well, she doesn't take her son anywhere. She just doesn't do anything. Oh, we're going to call social services and we're going to call them. Please, so I can get a break. I'm a single mom, never get a break. Hold on. I had some pictures loaded up, but they're not coming up now. We're gonna get this message out. Because the next person that get gang stalked, they won't get sent off. Somebody will actually believe that they are really being gang stalked. It doesn't make a lot of sense to a lot of people. But people with spiritual gifts, people that have inventions, they get gang stalked. And I was getting gang stalked way before I came on YouTube. So YouTube don't have nothing to do with it. There are multiple times that people, I heard somebody said, why didn't I handle this before? Why didn't I handle it before or whatever? As you can see, all the ways I've tried to handle it before. May the 5th is when I text this guy to tell him to stop spying on me, stop training your son to spy on me. May 5th, 2024. By this point, my dog is already gone. My cat is already gone. Around this time, it's probably when I called the police and they told me don't call back or I would go to jail. Now, if I had shot him, I would still be trying to plead my case because he was leaving the scene. So you can't shoot somebody when they're leaving the scene. That's how they hem you up. So I was really out of resources at that point, other than my spirit team. That's why everything went down the way it did, and y'all exposed your own self in front of the whole city. Now you can't say that you wasn't gang stalking me. You can't say I'm hallucinating. You can't say I'm making it up. You can't say I'm mentally ill. You can't say I'm smoking meth, bitch. Because where? When? With who? How? Why? These people didn't even know me, and they spread all these fucking lies about me. And the community believed it, and they had no reason to believe it. Now the community is harassing me, and you don't even know who you harassing. These people didn't even know. FAFO. Now my dog went missing in March. My cat went missing right after that. And it's been stalking and harassment ever since March of 2024. I pay taxes just like everybody else. I thought the police get paid to protect and serve. But nope, y'all want me in your custody by any means necessary, and it's not going to happen. No, not at all. You can tell the CIA, the FBI, the GOV, NBC, ABC. No, I'm doing what I came here to do. I suggest y'all do that too. Unless you just came here to fucking harass me. Is that your whole mission? And actually, this is, I think, the first time that y'all tried to use my own people against me. Y'all usually use those racist people. This is the first time I've been gang stalked by my own people. Almost made me want to say I will never protest for you coons ever again. But I ain't like that. Y'all really are some coons. Y'all need to know that. Talking about I make black people look bad. I ain't never been a representative for you motherfuckers. Ever. Y'all make yourself look bad. And again, I can't figure out how to post my Cash App. So $ Natassiam, the number 12. If you would like to donate for me to get my shit together, darling, because I really knew I need to get it together. I bet you if y'all wasn't harassing me, my shit would be. You seen the videos? I was doing what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing. Like, all you got to do is scroll down. That's what I was doing before they started harassing me. Uh-oh. See these pretty flowers? This was what I was doing. Minding my own melanated ass business. We the gods and goddesses of this. We here for the planet. We're not here for y'all. We are not here for y'all. It seemed like y'all just here to try to stop our mission. And it ain't gonna work because gods and goddesses, we can never be defeated. And the owner wants me gone so bad. If you want me gone so bad, why won't you fix this so I can get my stuff out of there? That tree fell in February. of 2025, and this is August. And y'all have harassed me and stalked me so bad that people hate me, and I haven't even done nothing to these people. And I don't want to be here no more than you don't want me here. How about that? Y'all judge me every day and don't know nothing about me. You don't know me. My mama don't even know me. Y'all don't know me. All you've been doing is telling lies, worrying about me when you should be worrying about that. Nobody's mad at this man training a child to spy on people. You know how sick that is? It's sick for him to be doing it. It's even sicker for him to train his child to do it. But I'm the bad guy. I'll take it because I'm always going to defend me and my child. That's all we got. It's me and him. I won't care if none of y'all don't ever talk to me ever again. Don't care. You've done nothing for me. I've not asked you for nothing. You've done nothing but try to destroy a life that you don't know nothing about. And if it wasn't meant for me to be here, if I didn't have purpose, I wouldn't still be here. Motherfuckers been trying to take me out since I got here. So I'm not scared of none of y'all at all. Every time you see me, I'm by myself. If I could get this video to play, you'll see me out there trying to get him to come out in the dark by myself. Scared of who? For what? Y'all want the whole city to think I'm scared of y'all. No, I'm an antisocial extrovert, just like Kendrick. I don't want to be bothered. Ain't never been scared of y'all. Oh, now it's over. I'm figuring out how to get shit done. This is the type of stuff they do, gash up your tires. I had just got that tire put on before they did that. Maybe a week, 2 weeks, gash that one up, put nails in the rest of them. Oh, and somebody will remember that. I don't ever take my son anywhere. But I remember y'all harassing us at football practice. He doesn't ever go anywhere. He doesn't ever do anything. She just keeps him stuck up in the house, stuck in the room all day, like a slave. Yeah. And this is the one they say is on drugs. They say she smokes meth. She smokes crack. She does fentanyl, whatever they can come up with. It's something different every goddamn week. Where I don't see it. I think y'all are the ones that have mental problems. For real, for real. Y'all and a lot of people that are in the community that are agreeing with y'all because y'all have no business bothering me. You have no business bothering my son. You threaten to kidnap my son. Y'all threatened to kidnap my son and then come and harass us at football practice. This is all part of your Gangstalking manual. The whole point is to try to break you down and make you look crazy. And none of it have worked. So they need to give y'all a plan B. What happens when it don't work? Because now you got your whole family out here looking stupid because I'm still here. Y'all tried to Princess Diana my ass and I'm still here. And you had no reason to bother me to begin with. At all. Let's sit that right there. I remember y'all said I was stupid last week. You got people damn saying all this crazy stuff and they don't even know me. You got people speaking death on me. They don't know nothing about me. That's the dumbest thing you could ever do. Why would you do that? Y'all got my mama speaking death on me. Why would you do that? That don't make sense. If I was powerful enough to do a return to sender, don't you think that shit gonna come back too? That don't make sense. I be trying to figure y'all out, and I can't figure you out. That's why I know y'all going by the Gangstalking manual, because the stuff y'all do don't make sense. The stuff y'all say don't make sense. Don't none of it add up. You can't prove nothing I stole. You can't prove none of the stuff you saying. And then you want to brag about, oh, you followed me here and you followed me there. Yeah, y'all sure did. You sure did. And guess what? Brothers Tire, do y'all got cameras? You got cameras from February 28, 2025? Beaver, Honda, and Salvage. Do y'all got cameras, baby? March the 10th, 2025. Beaver, baby, do you got cameras? Dollar General, do y'all got cameras up in there? Matter of fact, y'all follow me to the doctor's office. Fabian Dunn. Kannapolis Universal Smiles. Do y'all have cameras, baby? Food Line, big baby. Do y'all got cameras in that mug? Huh? Walmart. Somebody. Y'all got cameras on it? I think the highway even got cameras now, y'all. What is y'all talking about? Facial recognition everywhere. I work with AI. I know. You followed me all the way to DC, baby. Cameras everywhere. So to the agent that keeps hopping up in front of me, talking about you won. Did you really? To the other agent that keep popping out in front of me, talking to your stop, okay? Stay alive. Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop. We in the 5D, baby. Y'all's time is over. It's over. Peace to all the gods and goddesses.